In the Portuguese national
Who has
team,
the biggest voice?
President of the Portuguese Football Federation Ferns, or head coach Roberto Martinez? The answer can only be Cristiano Ronaldo, Super SAO of An Asher. Take on an inviolable position. The same privileges that only you have. He is 39 years old this year, but that's also Ronaldo's problem. It's been smoldering for the last 2 years. As age increases, the contribution fades over time. But CR7 still hold the position of the untouchable. In the Portuguese national team, Ronaldo needs to be out in every game to score and conquer the CR7's biggest goal at the moment. It's a 1,000 goal milestone. There's an idea that's starting to come up: how to Serie after Europe. Reduce the influence of Ronaldo. It's the end of CR7. And still retain respect to the #1 legend of Portuguese football history, Thomas Special Zone, football expert of Dane and TSF. I've been thinking about a way for the Portuguese national team to solve this difficult problem. According to the House, Roberto Martinez could use Ronaldo in a different role. In fact, Ronaldo cheater. Getting out of an impenetrable position won't be easy. World Cup 2002 Coach Fernando Santos: I was brave to try it. And the end. Chat is fired as soon as the tournament is over. In 2 years, Portugal will be back, carrying the expectations of fans in the tournament in the United States, Mexico, Canada. Is it time for the end of an era? Many people call Portugal the most compassionate team in the world because they've won 2 major tournaments in a row, from World Cup to Euro, to pay tribute to the legend among the healthy young army. Collection of many leading SAO in stars. The Portuguese golden generation, Ronaldo of age BA9, scratching and straining like a lost beat. His tears at €2,000 too. She changed the words to everything. Ronaldo feels his limits. I fought alone like a mad goal. Just one is still a luxury. Age makes CR7 not fast enough anymore to meet top-level matches like in the Euros, where experience is only part of the game. 9 years old should have been an end, with many legends, but Ronaldo has no intention of retiring or end your international career. Many famous players at this stage, Nest was still enough to be able to compete, but they often choose to retire from the national team to focus the remaining energy on the club. But Ronaldo, still desire and effort, still embrace both. There must be some basis for Martinez. You can call Ronaldo up wherever it is focused. In Saudi Arabia, Ronaldo still scores regularly for Nabu. CR7 scored 72 goals in just 79 games. In Anawan Stadium, owner change colors, but dozens of these goals I can't help Anazur. Even if it's just an official title, Ronaldo continues to score. But until the decisive matches, like the scenes against the great rival in Hila, CR7 is silent. The story is also trending. Same with the Portuguese national team. In the 2000 Euro qualifier, Ronaldo has scored 10 goals after 9 matches. The victims of CR7 are less in style. Luxembourg, there is Bosnia-Herzegovina. Difference with French Turkey. Between the qualifying round and the final round, it has also been exposed. Dacuna said that, "You're speaking to the fans." Portugal does not want to offend Ronaldo, but the European SAO CR7 so €2,000 24. It makes many fans feel uncomfortable. Of course you can't reduce Ronaldo's weight and his brand. But the most beautiful month of a generation is passing by, and you don't see them anymore. You can express yourself, completely free with the ball. A different approach to Ronaldo, focus on the roles he can play, will be much more effective. At this point in the career of CR7, instead of Ronaldo starting every game in a way that defies Portugal, as the words of the House, we should consider a more reasonable alternative. When CR7 kicks, he usually kicks for 90 minutes because there's no coach except Enrich Ten Hag dare to replace you in the middle. Martinez could use Ronaldo as an important strategic card, where the CR7 will make the most of. Every time they hit the field in the second half, win 2-1 against Scotland in the Nation League last month has shown the result of this option. Ronaldo came on at the beginning of the second half when Portugal is being led with a stalemate. Since the arrival of the CR7, the defenders have Scotland more confused, and Ronaldo himself, he scored the winning goal at the end of the game to bring the final victory to Portugal. Along with Martinez and the coaching staff, we also need to reassess the approach because of the impact of the target. Looking for Ronaldo's 1,000th goal. In many statements, CR7 always affirms the desire to conquer this milestone. Acuna shared her views as follows. This is exactly what the CR7 influenced in the last few years to the Portuguese national team's play. The whole team is always looking for Ronaldo. It affects the overall performance of the whole team. From there, Ronaldo also approached the situation in a personal way, and the whole debate Not at Ronaldo's age. It's more than that. PP is 4 years old. Of his performances, still praised a lot by in the summer. Do you still remember Portugal's defeat to Croatia in 2000 Euro 2-4 or not? It's a result that doesn't lose its meaning for the European cynicism. It's a proper procedure. When they won tickets through the silver ring early. But instead of resting to focus your energy in the loop, Ronaldo was determined to play from the beginning. Always take advantage of every match to increase your goal-scoring milestones. But every time I repeat that game, it's always been a disaster for Ronaldo. On the way back to the bench, after Roberto Martinez's skinned-change Ronaldo shakes hands with Spanish teacher, and he also banged his hand with his surrogate Golcolomos. But still can't hide the rage. CR7 vents with discomfort, with a kick that makes the water bottle drop, before sitting down in the cabin and getting angry. And look at this situation again. It's no different compared to Portugal's last match against South Korea. World Cup Group Stage 2002. The situation is the same. At that time Ronaldo did not rest, even though Portugal was sure to go on. As a result, he was replaced without scoring a goal. The 9-year-old Super SAOBA was immediately with furious. The head coach Peter Santos, in the eyes of the people of the world, because of the overall performance, Ronaldo is not much better. With the tournament bottoming out on Qatar soil, CR's only goal, 7 out of 5 appearances at World Cup 2002, is the goal on the penalty kick in the opening match against Ghana. And also since then, Ronaldo's series of matches, World Cup and Euro finals, has stretched to 9. Let's start with Udoni. South Korea, Switzerland and Morocco 2 years ago. To Czech Republic, Turkey, Rust-Olo, Vania and the nearest. It was a silent display against France in the Euro quarterfinals. April 2nd. There were a lot of doubts about CR7 is no longer enough to return to the international arena after the World Cup 2002 closed, especially when you decided to leave Europe, to go all the way to Arabia but to play football. Strong desire and admirable fighting spirit allow the CR7 to continue its journey with Portugal. Ronaldo could still shoot straight up at Anasher, scored for Portugal in a couple of easy matches, to enhance personal performance. But what do the goals get in return? Ronaldo's personal 6th century is on the rise. The national team and the club are still there. White hand of titles. Ronaldo is still hungry, still fighting madly, like your feet are increasingly crying out for help, and the fans are becoming more and more suspicious. Brother.